In this lecture, we'll learn about a few more math functions. First of all, we'll learn about argmax. Using the math function argmax, we can get the index of maximum value of a vector and list of index of maximum values from a tensor or matrix. So let's declare one vector first. Check the vector. And we can see the maximum value is at index 9. Now let's try to get the index of maximum value using argmax function. So tf.math.argmax and pass the vector as method argument. And we can see it has returned index 9. What about a matrix? Let's declare one matrix. Shape 2 by 3, 50 and 10. Execute it. Check the matrix and try to get the list of index using argmax. As I have already mentioned, it returns list of index for matrix. Because for matrix, the argmax function goes axis wise. If we don't pass any axis value, then it counts 0 for axis. So let's call the argmax function and pass the matrix as method argument and execute it. And we can see a list of index. Because we have not specified any axis value, so it has counted 0 for axis and it has gone column by column. For first column, the maximum value is at index 0. For second column, the maximum value is at index 1. And for third column, the maximum value is at index 1. Now let's pass value for axis. Let's try 0 first. And we can see the same output. Now let's try 1. And if we pass 1, then it goes row by row. In first row, the maximum value is at index 0. And in second row, the maximum value is at index 2. And the argmin method is just opposite of argmax. The argmin returns the index of minimum value of a vector and returns a list of index of minimum value from a matrix and tensor. So let's call the argmin method and pass our vector and execute it. And we can see it has returned 0, which is true. The minimum value is at index 0. What about matrix? Because we have not passed any axis value, so it has counted 0 for axis value and it has counted column by column and returned 3 indexes. Okay, for our better understanding, let's print the matrix and compare it. We can see the minimum value is at index 1 in first column and at index 0 at second column, also at index 0 in third column. Now let's try passing axis value. Let's say x is equal to 1. We want to check row by row. And we can see in first row, minimum value is at index 1, and in second row, minimum value is at index 0. Now let's try to use the equal method of math module. The equal method takes two arguments and compare index by index. If the value of same index are same, then it will return true for the same index. If not, then it will return false. So let's declare two vector using the constant method x tf.constant 2, 3, 4 and 5, duplicate it, y, just make it 6, pass x and y and execute it. And we can see it has returned true at first index because for both the vector at 0 index the value is 2. Same goes for next, and the last one it has returned false because at the index 3 for both vector the value does not match. For first vector the value is 5 and for second vector the value is 6. And now if we use not equal function, then it will just do the opposite. It means the first two value will be false because we are checking not equality, but the values at first three index are same, equal. And the value of last index are not equal, and we are checking not equality, so the last index will be true. Let's execute it, and we can see it has returned false, false, false and true. And using the greater method of math module, we can check if the value of first vector of same index is greater than the value of second vector of same index. If it's greater, then it will return true, and if it's not greater, then it will return false. So for our case, it will return false for everyone, for every index. So greater and execute. And we can see it has returned false for every index because first three value of the first vector is equal to first three value of the second vector, and the last one is less or smaller. None of the value of first vector is greater than the second vector. Now if we make it 3, then we will see true for first index. Let's execute it, and we can see it has returned true for first index. And if we use greater equal function, then it will return true for first three index and return false for the last index, because the first value is greater and the second and third value is not greater but equal, and the last value is smaller. So let's execute it, and we can see it has returned true, true, true and false.